Pedal people and Walrus aficionados. I'm here with the ARP-87 from the Walrus Audio, the people from the United States. It's a multi-mode delay. And if Leslie throws it over there, we can look at it. There it is. Look at it. Go bingo, bingo. Their graphics are always insane. So anyway, we go into the functionality of the knobs. Bypass. If you hold in bypass, it will ramp up the X parameter. We'll get into X parameter in a bit. If you hold in tap, it will ramp up repeats. Kinda neat. Some extra functions for live craziness. Then we have a ratio, which is subdivisions for le tap. So we have quarter, we have dotted eighth, we have eighth notes and triplets. Level? What? I can't do it. Level. I have to look at the delay. I'm sorry. Le level never gets insanely crazy. This is for more subtleness, not for mega insane crazy stuff. So with everything all the way up, it's still not an insane delay, which is nice. Le subtle. Dampen will make your delay duller. Here it should be undampened. And repeats is your feedback. Now, Leslie show, I don't know, the pedal back cam. There we can see the pedal back. Beautiful, we have so many cameras. We have top mounted ins and outs, and a power input needs 100 milliamp but not more, which is great. It says 100 milliamp minimum, which should work with 100. I'm giving it 500 now, but who cares? So 100 should work. And there's a input here for external tap. So that's pretty much it. Then we have on the top the mode switch. We have digital, analog, a lo-fi or filtered delay, and a slapback. The only issue I'm having so far is actually getting it to the speed I want, because as you can clearly see, there is no speed or time knob. So everything needs to be tapped, which technically is preferable over only a time knob and no tap. We're gonna see. So this is the Fender. What's that? American Professional Telecaster. I'm really happy that I made up with Fender and we're friends now, because they have good stuff to offer. They sent 5 guitars, and all 5 guitars are pretty damn good. You know, so whatever happened in the past between us, I'm pretty happy that it's in the past, because this is a really freaking solid guitar. So if I now need a Tele, I can use that. Of course, I can use the others I have, which I will, but sometimes a good, straightforward, no frills Tele sound is what this gives me, and that's what I want here. Going into the Bogner Lyndhurst compressor, into the Rev 740, which is behind me. And let's see if we can show that. Leslie's on it. Look, making the pedal small. Wow, awesome. So yeah, there, the Rev 740 And that's the clean sound right here. Of course, going into the Torpedo Studio. Turning it on digital. It's a nice sound. X in this case does, that's the name of my dog, by the way. It does modulation. Here's the thing. It pretty much does modulation on all settings except on the lo-fi mode where it does the filter widths. Why did it? I can't say widths. So you can remember it easily. It's modulation except on filter or lo-fi. So no modulation. Now we have the delay just as loud as the original, but you can never have only dry. So let's see, dotted eighth. That's beautiful. I'll dampen that a bit. I'll dampen that a lot. That was major all of a sudden. Woo. So yeah, that works beautifully. And if we go here and get some modulation in it, let's do something FE. I mean, it does what it's supposed to do. With some beautiful modulation, and you can dull it up. And of course, for the dull stuff, you want analog mode. Now that's neat. And that's what I don't get. It doesn't take over the tap. In digital it works, in analog there's something fishy. So, it's not what I tapped. Now it's taking over what I'm tapping. It's not what I'm tapping, so I don't know if I can only tap in a certain range. It doesn't say anything about this in the manual. It doesn't say in analog mode you have to be between this many milliseconds and this many milliseconds. I don't get it. It's not what I'm tapping. So I don't know what's going on here. See, slower it does. There, now it got faster. So let's see if it can be used for leads. Works for me. Analog. Does it build up? No, I said it's subtle. It's not for tricky, freaky delay stuff. It's for subtle delays. For some reason, you have to tap your ass off to get it to take the speed. Why not? We saw that was all the way. So, and then SLAPBACK, which is so fast that you can't tap it. You can see this, it's flicking really, really fast. Which apparently then this is what this is for. Because you wouldn't have a ratio. So all of a sudden we have a time knob. Hey, that almost was cool. So it does the job. I need to keep this here. So, mic sense. The ARP-87. I gotta say, none of the modes brutally flash me. But I don't think that's the idea. I don't think the idea is to go and completely flash you with one of the modes and say, oh man, that is the best analog delay on the market. They have the bellwether. So no, that's a real analog delay. I think the idea here is give you usable sounds, 4 different ones in a cool little box. Oh, we have not tried this. Wait a second, we're gonna go to analog. I'm sorry. And then if you hold in the tap, it's gonna ramp the repeats, and if you hold this in, it should ramp the modulation. That works, and that is cool. So, is it... I gotta say, none of it is like, oh my god, it's flashing me. But, it's 4 modes, 1 delay, usable tweakability. None of it is going to completely go crazy with the repeats. It's not going to go into super mega feedback. If you want this, get the bellwether or something else. If you want super mega uber controllability and everything, you want to spend $500, get a tonal recall. That's only analog, doesn't give you the filter, doesn't give you the digital. So I think it's a solid box. It's nothing to write home about, but it's a solid box by Walrus Audio. It's quality, and it'll fill. If you don't have a delay on the board and you don't know whether you want or need an analog delay or a digital delay, or sometimes you want slapback but you don't want to just have one delay that only does slapback, this will do it all, and it'll do it all very satisfactory. Let's put it that way. It's not like, oh my god, this is the most amazing sound, but it's like, hey, yeah, that'll totally do the frickin' job. I'm a little bit confused about the tap. I kind of have a feeling that mine isn't working 100% correctly. Because if I go to digital, that's not what I'm tapping. So what the fuck's wrong? Come on. How many times do you have to tap this for it to take that tempo? Or can I only do... Okay. That's kind of the speed we have now, okay? Okay, so I couldn't tap eighth notes, for example. I would have to go to eighth and then actually tap quarter notes. I couldn't tap what I want. I need to kind of always tap quarter notes. Okay, I think I get it. Would just be nice if it took whatever freaking speed I gave it. Okay, yeah, okay, I get it, but it would just be nice if I could give it any speed. And I don't think you can. I think you always have to do quarter notes, and at some point, if it gets too fast, the delay wants you to give it half the speed and then go to eighth notes. That's a software update that I think they should think about. Quality-wise, always good. Presentation-wise, always good. Design, always good. Sounds are there. And if you're looking for a multi-mode delay, this is a solid one. Having a time knob would be nice. I gotta say this. But especially the lo-fi sounds are pretty damn cool, and not every delay has that. So that kind of sets it apart from the competition a bit. And the fact that you can't really mess up. You can't never have... The delay is never louder than your guitar. There's never so much regeneration that it freaks out, which is nice because few of us need that. If you need that, there are other delays on the market. Links below. Thanks for watching. Thanks Walrus Audio for, you know, doing this with me for a long, long time. I very much appreciate working with you guys. You are super cool bearded dudes. That's what they are, super cool bearded dudes. Animals at the end saying thanks guys. Bye-bye.
sudden beams, just couldn't stand the rain and thunder.